So Hare Krishna, guys. We are on our second to our last verse of the Bhagavad Gītā, chapter 15. And we are now in Navarre Beach in Florida on the Dallas Christian Youth Summer Tour. And we are excited to we're getting close to our prayojan, just like in these last verses, there's we got the information like the map. Remember, what were the three things? And you can say without the Sanskrit.
I've got some banda.
Sambandha. Vishaka, hold on. You want to say something? No. Okay. If you have a question, ask Mommy. So Sambandha, yeah, it's like the map. It's like you're getting some idea of what's the situation. So, and then when you got the map, then you know, okay, now you got to do the trip. That's the abhideya, the practice. And then comes the prayojan, the destination. And the interesting thing about bhakti is that the destination and the practice is the same thing. Practice is develop your love for Krishna, so you can have love for Krishna. The question? Oh, you want to?
These three line up with verses 16, 17, and 18?
16, 17, 18 is the Sambandha. It's the map.
Oh, that's the, okay.
Yeah, that's the Trishloki of Sambandha. And then verses 19, this verse 19 is the abhideya. It's the journey. It's the action. And then 20 is meant to refer to prayojan. So I'm gonna hold on. Let me just get to the car. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick. I'm gonna rinse off all this salt water. So it's a good time for everyone to practice the verse amongst each other. And chime back in. Oh, it looks like somebody is in the. I think that's Chapuji. Is that Chapuji? Welcome to Florida. You're on the beach.
Haribol, everyone. How are you?
Hare Krishna. So Bailey is going to tell you about the map, the journey, and the destination. And that's verses 16 through 20. It's the map, the journey, and the destination.
Okay, thank you, Bailey.
All right, I'm glad I wrote it down.
and it just came to me because I'm on a journey, and that analogy just came to me by Krishna's grace. So I'm going to take a quick shower and put some dry clothes on, and he's going to explain that, and then continue on with the practice verses with each other. So you're up.
All right. So verses 16 through 18, 16, 17 are Sambandha, which is considered the map, I guess. And then verse 19, which is what we're learning today, is abhideya, is the practice. And then the last verse, 20, is prayojan. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the goal. And Nityananda Prabhu just said, in bhakti, the goal is not only the goal, but it's the practice. So you're practicing the goal to get to the goal.
So what's verses 16 through 18?
Sambandha.
Sambandha, yes. So that's the, what was that? What's that in the analogy?
The map.
The map, yeah. So you have some idea of how is everything structured. And then verses 19, I think I got to let somebody know, everybody's in here. Okay. Verses 19 is the journey. And verses 20 is the goal, the destination. Now, but if you're practicing bhakti, you're already at the destination. That's the cool thing, is once you start the journey, you're already there. And the thing about bhakti it's really interesting. Oh, map song from Dora. what did it say there? Map song, but Dora just popped in my head. No dance chance. Yes, it's the map. Well, the interesting thing about bhakti is that the journey never ends. Srimati Radharani is the most exalted devotee. She is Krishna herself, internal energy of Krishna, but she's also the role of the perfect devotee. And she's always thinking, how can I improve and deepen my devotion? Okay, so you're up. Verse practices.
You go, Chance.
All right, sure. Yeah, I'll just go through the first line, and then give everyone a minute to do it themselves. I'll just go line through line. First line of text 19. Yo mam evam samudho janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. And just a quick, so we know, the translation of 19 is, whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, without doubting, is to be understood as the knower of everything, and he therefore engages himself in full devotional service, O son of Paraka. And so, as you were saying before, Bailey, that is text 19 is the practice of the journey. And so, let's go through it one more time. Yo mam evam asmudho janati purushottamam sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Anyone else would like to go? All right, Bailey.
All right. And then I'm going to popcorn it after me to any of you, so be ready. Yo mam evam asamudo janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Carlos.
All right. Yo mam evam asamuto janati purushottamam sa sarva vir bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. So the next would be Gabby, Tapuji.
Okay. Yo mam evam asamuto janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Chance, I have a question for you. I think, well, it's not a question. I think in the second line you were saying Purushottamam.
Yeah, I was messing up a few things. Yeah.
And I think I said Janati in the second line, and it's Janati. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, someone can correct me.
Yes, Jonathan. Yeah.
Janati.
Okay, not Gyanati. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
Avinash Prabhu, are you there?
Sorry, Prabhuji. Sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
don't be sorry. Would you like to sing?
Yeah. Yo mam evam asammudo janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata.
So how is everybody's memorization going? Are we almost we've got a bunch memorized, kind of trekking along?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
I think I have until 17 maybe. Luckily,
I have
17.
up to 17 as well.
I'm at 17-ish right now. 17.
Yeah, ish. I would
Ish.
say ish.
Yeah.
The only person that is already on verse 20 is Mr.
Don't say it.
The only person who's saying no.
No.
Chance.
No, I'm not. She loves
You
to say
already
that.
finished the chapter,
I am not.
Dandalats.
I am not.
Did you
I am
really?
not.
Yeah.
No. No.
So I have memorized till 16, Prabhuji, only 16.
Nice. Wow, that's awesome. I'm so excited. I can't believe we all have almost done it. That's great.
Yeah, Carlos, but you started on verse 10, right?
Yeah, I have to, as soon as we're done this, I'm going to go from 1 to 9, and I learned that one. And hopefully by that time, we'll start the next chapter.
Yeah, but I think Chandra said that we could do a couple sessions and we could go back.
Mm-hmm.
And for us, it will be like
Yeah, you guys are
nice
like
way to
masters.
practice.
I would come to you guys.
No. Just dance. Just no dance chance.
No dance chance or dance chance?
No.
Soon dance chance.
Yeah, you have
Sure.
to change it to dance chance now.
Of course.
Dancing chance.
Dancing chance.
Just as soon as I dance, sure.
Avinash Prabhu, did you memorize like all the chapter pretty much almost?
No, Prabhuji, I have memorized till 16 sloka, Prabhuji, 1 to 16.
1 to 16, that's pretty good though, right?
So do you guys want to go over the first line of this 19, or you want to go back and do a little practice and then we pick up on 19? What do you want to do?
I wouldn't mind going back to 18 and then 19. What do you guys think? Bailey?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay. So 18. Yeah, I have nothing about 18. Okay, let's do the first line. I mean, in the same order, we change the verse 19. We can do the first line of 18. Sounds good? So chance, dancing chance.
So, okay. Yasmat sharam atitoham Aksharapi chotamaha. Tosmi loke vede cha. Pratitha purushotamaha.
Yasmaksharam atitoham. Aksharad api chotamaha. Atosmi loke vede cha. Pratitha purushotamaha.
Yasmat sharam atitoham. Aksharad api chotamaha. Atto asmi loke vedecha. Pratita purushotamaha.
Yasmaksharam atitoham. Aksharadapi chotamaha. Atosmi loke vede cha. Pratita purushotamaha.
Oh, Avinash, I think you're muted.
Sorry. Yasmat ksharam atitoham. Aksharaadapi chottama. Atosmi loke vede cha. Pratitaha purushottamaha.
Should we do like word by word to the English definition just to get it? Like that's how I learn it kind of better when I actually can make sense of what the word actually means. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Carlitos, I just wanted to say, before the ham and the sme, I think you're adding an extra A. Estás diciendo como atito aham y atito asmi.
Let me see. Where...
Une las dos.
Okay, so Yasma charam atito aham.
Aham, you're adding an extra A.
Ah, so it's just like atito ham?
Es atito ham. Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
So for 18, I find it really easy because the first two lines are just it's a sentence in itself. So you've got I'm just going to say the English because to the fallible, transcendental, I am beyond the infallible, also, and the best. So that one's a little easier. It uses some of the words that we've already seen, like Uttama, Ksharam, Ham, Aksharad. And so that's how my brain kind of breaks these ones down a little bit. It's much easier to take them in like small little, it's because I'm transcendental, beyond both the fallible and infallible, because I'm the greatest. And that's the first little hunk. And then same with the second hunk. Atosmi loke vede cha. Pratita purushotamaha. I am celebrated in both the world, loke, and the Vedas as the supreme person, Purushottamaha.
So you have to go over the word for word. Starting from the first line, yasmat, because. Sharam, the fallible, which we've seen in the previous verse, is all about fallible and the infallible. Atita, transcendental. Aham, I. Aksharat, from the infallible. Api, better than that. Cha, and. Uttama, the best. Ata, therefore. Asmi, I am. Loke, in the world. Vede, in the Vedic literature. Cha, and. Patitha, celebrated. Purushottama, the Supreme Personality. And as Bailey was saying, we do have a lot of these words in the previous verse. Some of the previous verses, like fallibles and the infallible, Uttama, which is Chottama, Loke, Vede, Purushottama. And so, like as you were saying, Carlos, to really break down the verse and be able to sort of memorize and recognize some of the words really does help with as far as actually translating the meaning, and can help if you're sort of stumbling and you're on a line, you're not 100% sure where next it goes. If you sort of know the meaning, you sort of know, like, if there's a familiar word next, it can definitely help. And yeah, I would say we got a good portion of these in this text we've seen before, and then a few in text 19 as well. So if you guys wanted to stay on text 18 a little longer with the word for word or the translation, we can, or we can move on to 19 and do the same.
How's the audio? I'm using a speaker right now. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
You can all hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Okay.
Prabhu.
About text 9. And I don't know if the signal will come out, so you guys can continue as you are if I do come out. But Yomam eva samudo janati purushotamasa sarvavid bhajatemam sarva bhavena bharata. So ya is that oftentimes you have this that means who, or you're identifying, that one the person who Yomam eva samudo janati, the person who knows, janati. Yomam, mam eva, that I am. Mam means me, and eva means certainly. That's one we hear a lot. Purushottama, that I am certainly the Purushottama, the Purusha, that's Uttam, that's a supreme person. Sasarvavit. And everyone, we all remember what is sarvavit. What does vit mean in English?
Knower, to know.
What is the word vit? What's the English word that sounds like vit?
Wit.
Wit, yeah. So he has sarva vit. He has all the wits. He fully understands. And samudha means without a doubt. I'm not sure if it's related to the word muta, which is full. He's not foolish. He's perfectly clear. But samudha means he has one who knows without a doubt that I am that supreme person. So sarva vit. He has all the wits. Sarva bhavena bharata. And bhavena, I have to look at the commentary, but I don't think it is the bhava of like emotion, but this is the bhava of being, because the word bhava has different meanings. One of the meanings is like to be, like ser, in Spanish. Those who speak Spanish, there's the word to be. What are there? There's it was or is or things like that. So bhava, with all of his self, with all of his existence, sarva bhavena bharata. So that you guys, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to look at it a little bit more, and then you continue on. Okay. Hare Krishna. So you're up again. Okay, you're in.
Okay, we can do like we did on verse 18. one by one. Mr. Chances, coming.
Sorry, I'm doing what?
Verse 19,
Okay,
without looking.
sure. Yeah. I was the one who messed it up the worst earlier, so I think I need to look a few more times. Okay, verse 19. Yo mam evam samudho janati purushottamam. So that's sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Okay. Now, Chapu.
Okay. Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata.
Chapuji, can you slow down after you say the first line and the second,
Of
so that way we can
course.
repeat?
Yes. Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Dale, Carlita.
Yo mam evam asamudo janati purushottamam sa sarvaved bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. All right, Bailey.
Yomam evam asamudo janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. All right, Avinash Prabhu.
Yo mam evam asammudo janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata.
And just one thing, I think to Chapu and Carlos, the second A in asamudho is, you're exaggerating it just a little bit. You're saying asamudho, so it'd just be asamudho. Other than that, everything sounds good.
Can you say it again, Chance?
Oh,
To really see the
asamudho.
difference?
Go ahead again.
And you were saying asamudho.
Okay.
Just putting a little extra emphasis on the second A with it.
Okay.
And actually, when you do it that way, thank you, No Dance Chance. So when you do it that way, you emphasize it on the U, which is actually correct, because if you say asamudo, the U actually becomes kind of like cut off. Instead of saying asamudo, the U actually has the tick on the, I can't say, I don't know what it's called, but the thing on the top.
Right.
Yeah, I also did that. Asamudo.
So I was looking at the commentaries, and so the Vishnu, I think it was Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur. Yeah, he said Asamudo is the opposite of sam. Sam, like we have this word sankirtan. Sam means complete. It's like Sanskrita, means it's like perfect or complete, perfectly formed. So samudha without the a means complete full, and asamudo means completely clear, not foolish, not bewildered, not confused. And so they bring a lot of different points in. Prabhupada talks about the word bhajati, that it's bhajati is not like worship in the sense of like puja, but it's worship in the sense of loving relationship. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Baladev Vibhushan use the different terms for that bhav. They use both of them. So bhava means being, so all methods, all activities, and the other one is with sarva bhavena, with all love, with full love or complete love. And so some of the significance is that if a person is worshiping sarva bhavena with all methods, but doesn't worship Krishna, then he's sambuddha. He is a complete fool. He is not sarvavit. But a person may not have any knowledge of the Vedas, but he's worshiping, then he is sarvavit. He has all the knowledge. It's like because as we mentioned, bhakti is the abhideya and the prayojana are the same. So if you are practicing, you're engaging yourself in reestablishing your loving connection to Krishna, then you've already are dipping your toes into the goal, in the beautiful beach waters of the goal. And because you're already at the goal, it's kind of like, say, many people have different maps, different sambandhas, different conceptions. Somebody might have the Jnana section of the Vedas conception, which leads to Brahman philosophy. It's all one. And they may have a very long-winded map that may take, thousands of times longer to get to the goal. And somebody may have the map of the Ashtanga Yoga, another difficult map. And someone may have may not even have a sufficient map of bhakti, but they're somehow, by the mercy of other practitioners, being engaged in service. So they don't know the yoga map, they don't know the
Chandra, we can hear you.
You cut out after the yoga map.
I don't think he's there.
He might not be. Oh. Still not working, Chandra. But wish I was as seasoned of a teacher and as good with words as he and could follow. But
I had a question for him. Do you guys know the difference between samudha and vimudha? Like vimudha nan pashanti.
What
Not gonna be possible.
Oh, so Chapu, I could be completely wrong. Double check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. But in one of the earlier verses, we have a word vimukta, and so mukti is liberation, if I'm not wrong. And when they added the vi to mukta, vimukta, it's
but
like
we have a word. We have vimudha, and not vimukta. And verse,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
Vimudha, 10, vimudha.
So I think V is like, it's an enhancer. So it means, let me look at 10.
So it could be like some, like the word some that Chandra was explaining.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, so it's like Muda is like fool, and then Vimuda is like you are the fool, like you are the most elevated fool. I believe. I could be wrong though.
Yeah.
I think I remember Nityananda Prabhu saying the same thing.
Yeah, it makes sense. You guys want to go another round? I could read, and you guys could close your eyes and repeat, and then somebody can do that, so we can work through the sound if you guys want. And there's Chandra. Chandra.
Yes, we're back. Yes.
Yeah, you cut out after the person who has one who has yoga, something, the map of yoga.
So you have the map of yoga, you have the map of jnana, and you take steps to go through to reach the end goal. But bhakti means as soon as you practice devotion, you're already getting devotion. You're actually getting your toes dipped into that Navari beach destination. You've already are getting yourselves acquainted with the water. So you're already actually at the destination, the goal. Even though you may not have achieved full perfection, you might have not dunked your head in the water yet. So it's like you're in Dallas and you're driving to Navari Beach to get in the water, and as soon as you get on the road, you're on the beach already. That's bhakti. Meaning, as soon as you practice bhakti, you're actually you're at the goal already. You're at the end. And so even if a person is not very knowledgeable, if they're not very scholarly, or they don't know all these different technical things of the Vedas, but they know about loving God, loving Krishna, and they have already achieved the end result of all wisdom. Bhakti Vedanta. The end of all knowledge, Veda, is that loving devotional service to the Supreme. So they've already attained it. So that's one of the points that the acharyas are making on this verse, is that a person may know sarva bhavena. They may know all kinds of methods of worship, or they may have so much knowledge, vit, or they may know so many things, but they're not sarvavit until they bhajate mam, have this loving relationship with Krishna. And another significance is that, as the impersonalists will say, that Krishna is actually an illusion. He is Maya. He's just like the movie Matrix. He is, you can say he's God, they'll say. He is God, but he is God in the illusion. He is the big figure. He's the president in the Matrix. It's not it doesn't really matter anyway. So they'll say, Om Namo Narayanaya, with the conception that I am Narayan. And so if they say, oh, Krishna, he's God, he's the supreme being, they'll say, he is God. But above God is everything, the Brahman, the oneness. But here Krishna is establishing a type of hierarchy. He says, one who knows that I'm the supreme person, he is the person who has achieved that is the highest understanding. Not that there is an understanding beyond that. This is the sarvavit. This is the culmination of wits. So, all right, you're up. Hare Krishna.
Hey, Chepu, I think we can do what you were saying. Just kind of go through the verse one more time. Try to commit it to memory a little better.
Okay, I will read, and you guys, if you want, can have your eyes closed. Okay. Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam. Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. So, anyone remembers first line without looking? Yo mam evam asamudho. Don't worry, I read. Janati purushottamam. Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam. Carlitos, first line.
Yo mam evam asamudo.
Second line, Bailey.
Janati Purushottamam.
Avinash, first line.
Yomam evam asammodo.
Chance, second line.
Janati Purushottamam.
Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam.
Janati Purushottamam.
Okay.
Yomam
Ready?
evam
Word of what they
asamudho.
mean.
¿Cómo?
Sorry. What about word by word of what they mean?
Woo!
I think that's so important for me because
Yeah, it is.
So Kapuji, you try.
I will read because I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I have my Gita in Spanish. I can read.
Okay.
I
So,
can.
Bailey, you can go try.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read it one time through, and then I'll go English. Yomam evam asamudo janati purushottamam. So yo, anyone who, mam, me, evam, thus, asamudo, without a doubt, asamudo, without a doubt, janati, knows, purushottamam, the supreme personality.
What was the other meaning that evam is as well? Like I think
Ava is certainly,
or
yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's certainly thus. I don't know exactly how it gets from certainly to thus, but but something that popped into my head, janati, is to know, and gyana is knowledge. And they both start with J's. I know they're different words entirely, but the J can kind of, janati, gyana, knowledge, know, kind of gets it going in there.
So, Carlitos, first line without looking.
I know it starts with yo. Yo is
Uh-huh.
yo. No, I can't. Yo mam evam
Uh-huh.
shottamam
Yo mam evam.
samudo.
Mhm.
I need to learn this asamudo without a doubt, because yo is who, evam, yo evam, yo mom. So who, I, Eva, certainly, asamudo, who knows this without a doubt, without a doubt. Sorry, I'm not.
Chance. Second line.
Janati Purushottamam. You caught me just as I had looked up from the second line.
Bailey, first line.
Yomam evam asamudo.
Avinash, second line. Good.
Janati Purushottamam.
Carlitos, first and second lines.
Yo mam evam avas asatmuta
Asamuto.
asamudo janati purushottamam.
Chance. No, without yours like first and second line.
Yomam evam asamudho. Janati Purushottamam.
Avinash.
Yomam evam asammudo janati purushottamam.
And Bailey.
Yomam evam asamudo. Janati purushottamam.
Yomam evam asamuto. Janati purushottamam. Okay, ready for the third line? I think we are. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam. Carlitos, read it.
Okay.
Me estás viendo que...
My turn. Sa sarvavid bhajati mam. Sa sarvavid
Bhajati
mam.
Avinash.
Sa sarvavit bhajati mam.
Mr. Chance.
Sasarvavid bhajati mam.
And Bailey.
Sarvavid bhajati mam.
Okay. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam. Okay. Who wants to try from the first line? Yo mam evam asamudho bhajati. No, janati purushottamam. Sa sarvabhit bhajati mam. Okay, who wants to go?
Yomam evam asammudo janati purushottamam. Sa sarvavit bhajati mam.
Good. Bailey? Try, just try.
Yomam evam asamudo. Janati purushottamam. Sasarvavit. Sasarvavit bhajati mam.
Good. Carlitos.
Yo mam evam asamuda. No. Yeah.
Oh.
Asamudo. Jana. Purushotama. Sa sarvavid bhajati. I forget the last one.
Mom. Mr. Chance.
Yomam evam purusho. Yomam evam samudho. Janati purushottamam. Sasarvavid bhajati mam.
Okay. Jo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam sa sarvavit bhajati mam and sarva bhavena bharata. Sarva bhavena bharata. Okay, who wants to read it out loud? Sarva bhavena bharata.
I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Sarva Bhavena Bharata.
Sarva
Sarva
bhavena
Bhavena
bharata.
Bharata.
Bailey?
Sarva bhavena bharata.
Carlitos?
Sarvana bhavena bharata.
Sarva bhavena bharata. Avinash?
Sarva Bhavena Bharata.
Okay, who wants to try whole verse?
I'll
Yomam.
go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Avinash.
Sorry.
Avinash?
Yomam evam asammudo janati purushottamam sa sarva vit bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata.
Good. Chance?
Okay. Yomam evam samudho janati purushottamam sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata.
Good. Carlitos? Just try.
Oh man, everyone's doing so well.
Just try. Just try.
Yo mam evam asamudo janati purushottamam.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can correct me if I'm saying it wrong.
We're doing good.
Sasarba vid bhavati mam.
Bhajati. Bhajati.
Say it again.
Bhajati. Bhajati.
Say that third line again.
With a J.
Sa sarvabit bhajati mam.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Mm-hmm.
Sarvaven. No. I know the last one is Bharata. That starts with Sarva. Sarva?
Bhavena. Bharata.
Sarvabhavena Bharata.
Good. Bailey.
Yomam evam asamudo janati purushottamam sasarva vit bhajanti mam bhajati mam. Give me the first word of that hyphenated word. Sarva bhavena bharata.
Good.
I look.
And I think perhaps I'll go over the lines and then go over sort of the word for word meanings.
Okay, I just want to try the verse because I didn't.
Go ahead.
Yo mam evam asamudho janati purushottamam sa sarva vipajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. It's because you guys, because
right.
I'm listening to you.
You tell everybody that I have them all memorized. And
okay, you go. I'm not going to even explain it. You go.
Well, I think in something they often say, they've said a few times on Wisdom of the Sages, is that of the teacher, the one asking questions, and those in the audience, the teacher gets the most out of the teaching. The one asking the questions comes next, and then the one in the audience, just listening. So it only makes sense that you're learning it the best because you're sort of the teacher at the moment.
Because of you.
Right.
Just because of you.
But because of
I'm
you,
not your guru.
I am the audience. Thank you. Thank you.
So yo mum evam samudho. Ya anyone mum. I have a different edition than most people, so my word for word might be a little different. Ya anyone mum unto me evam certainly asamudha without a doubt. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without a doubt, without doubting. Janati Purushottamam. Janati knows, as Bailey said, a little similar to Yanam, got all the J's and the N's and the A's in there. Knows Purushottamam, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sahi Sarvavit, know of everything. Sa Sarvavid Bhajati Mam. Sahi Sarvavit, knower of everything. Bhajati renders devotional service. You can maybe try to remember that as it's a little similar to bhakti. Mam unto me. Whomsoever renders devotional service unto me.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna Chandra.
Chandra.
You can't
About
we can
understand
hear
just-
you.
Asamudho. I can understand.
Asamudho, yes.
Asamudho. Can you tell me something about Asamudho?
Me? Chance?
That it's
Anybody?
It means without a doubt, Prabhu.
I still have some doubts. Tell me some more about Asamudho. Like, okay, I'll just tell you because I had the benefit of seeing it with my eyes. I'd like to read it. So Sam means what? So Sam is Sam means complete.
Okay. Some.
Like Samkirtan. Also means together. So when you do kirtan together, when you do a complete kirtan, it's called Samkirtan. And kirtan could be alone, but when you do it all together, it's called Sankirtan. And most of the time we say kirtan because it's just a kind of popular. The Sankirtan is considered a Sanskrit samskara. So there's these words that have this root there. It means complete. And what does Modha mean?
Buddha means fool, the foolish, the rascals.
Yeah. So this asamudho means on the opposite spectrum. Completely clear. Without a doubt. No misgivings, no misunderstandings. And completely, fully elucidated. As complete knowledge. So, yo mam evam samudho janati. Janati. So one who janatis with a samudho. He knows without a doubt. Okay, back to you.
If you guys want, we can do one more round because I'll soon have to go. We can do the whole verse one by one.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Mr. Chance.
All right, so I have my book turned to the next page, so I can't see.
Okay. I will close mine.
Yes. All right. All right. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Urvam.
What? We're doing from verse 1.
Okay. Yo mam evam samudho janati janati purushottamam sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata.
Good.
Okay.
Bailey.
All right. Yomam evam asamudo janati purushottamam sasarva vit bhajati mam.
You said it.
Sarva.
There,
Yeah, I know. Sarva bhavana bharata.
Good. Carlitos, your turn.
see, here I am trying to help someone out, and I'm like, no. Yo mam evam avas no as oh my, avasti
As,
no
Without a doubt.
avas vimuda
Asamuto.
asamudo. So yom oh man yom
You're doing good.
yomaham
Yo, mam,
yomam
evam.
evam samudo
Mm-hmm.
janati purushottamam
Mm-hmm.
Sasarva vid
Mm-hmm.
bud janati no
Pajati.
bhajati yeah mam
Mm-hmm.
sarva sarveram
Pavena.
bhavena sarva bhavena bharata.
Good. Avinash. You're muted.
Yo mam evam asammudo janati purushottamam sa sarvavit bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata.
Good. I think we made it. Thank you, guys. I'll have to go.
Thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Save all spirit souls.
Hare Krishna.
Om Tat Sat.
Om Tat Sat.
Thanks.
Om Tat Sat. Thanks a lot.
Ciao.
As Chandra would say.